What's going on, y'all? What's good, everybody? What is good, y'all? Y'all, I am back with another video. So, in this video, what I want to talk about is something that's been weighing heavy on me. And I don't want this to be fear mongering or anything like that, but I want to talk about it because it needs to be talked about. So, what I want to talk about is I need for y'all to fully understand that if you are someone who is still with a narcissist, how dangerous it really is, y'all. Narcissists constantly speak curses over your life. What am I talking about? I'm glad you asked. So, y'all, when you're with the narcissist, they're constantly saying mean, ugly, condescending things to you. You know, once you get in that devaluation stage, right? They're really taking sharp jabs at you the whole entire time they're dealing with you, to be honest with you. Even in the beginning, they'll take sharp jabs at you, and you'll write it off like it's actually nothing when it's the whole time it's a red flag, right? It comes off as, I'm joking, I'm just playing, you're too sensitive, it's really not like that, you took it the wrong way. Y'all, it's taking jabs at your self-esteem. This is when your self-esteem starts to, like, dissipate piece by piece because they're constantly taking jabs at you. I need y'all to understand this, fully understand this. I want to clarify what I'm talking about. So the longer you stay with them, the more of your self-esteem starts to erode, okay? Let's not get this twisted. So they're constantly speaking curses over your life, y'all. They say very condescending things to you. Y'all, I had the narcissist actually tell me, I hope you die. I hope you catch HIV and die. I hope that you never prosper. I hope that you never make it. Nobody else is going to want to be with you. Who you think is going to want to be with you? You'll never find anybody like me. And the whole time I'm saying, thank God. I hope that I never do. You know what I'm saying? I never fought back or said half of the things that they would say to me. The reason why is because what they do to you is their karma, and what you do back is yours. And a lot of times we're only human, right? We want to say off the wall things. Sometimes we snap out of character and we say all kind of things back to them. We argue, we fuss, and we fight with them. We're actually feeding the beast, right? Giving them supply when we do this. But it's the humanic thing to do, right? To defend yourself, right? But the whole time they're with you, they are speaking curses over your life. This is why it's very imperative of praying so hard and having to heal when you get away from the narcissist, because they speak these things out into the universe, and these things will manifest if you do not heal. We need to understand what type of world that we actually live in, y'all. It's ran by a lot of evil, okay? And when you don't heal properly after going through a trauma, especially with the narcissist, this stuff will linger in your life, and it will manifest in some way, shape, or form. They say all these, y'all, evil things to you, especially in that discard phase. Oh, they want you to die. They hope you get hit by a car, fall off the planet. I even heard the narcissist tell somebody one time, I hope while you're going down the road, your motor falls out of the car. And I turned and looked and said, wow, that's how you talk to people? I can only imagine how you're going to try to treat me. I can only imagine what you would try to do to me. This is what you say about your ex? Like, y'all, this is how you know it's all evil. It's a spell. You're dealing with someone who says these type of things. I hope your motor fall out of your car. I've heard narcissists tell somebody they hope that their child died. Like, these are the kind of things that they say. And they push all this horrible behavior off on you. Y'all, it is so important to work overtime to heal yourself, to get to the best version of you. Not being in defense with the narcissist, not saying all types of things to them, not fighting back, right? Not doing all this extra stuff because they actually speak evil over your life. You have to do a lot of praying when you get away from a narcissist. They leave a lot of evil behind lingering in your life. You will see things happening that has never happened to you before if you don't heal properly. You will find yourself constantly saying you don't have anything to live for. Oh, it's not worth it anymore. Asking God, why are you even here? These are the type of thoughts that you will have. Suicidal thoughts. The rumination, it'll start being so bad. It'll start making you feel like you're worthless. And this stuff lingers behind. And it rips a hole in your life if you don't heal properly. They constantly speaking curses over your life. When they're saying all these mean things to you about what they wish would happen to you, how you'll never get this and how you'll never have that, how you'll never be this and how you'll never be that. They hope this happens to you. They hope that happens to you. Yo, these things manifest in your life. And they don't say anything nice, right? They are, oh my God, so charismatic and charming in the beginning in that love bombing stage. And after that, all hell breaks loose. And if you pay attention, even in the love bombing stage, they've said things that make you do a double take, like, what? What made you say that? But these are things that get ignored. These are things that we bypass. We ignored these red flags. Because had we taken heed, we would have never been in there that long at all. We'd have gotten out there at the first sign of this. But it's all demonic. It's all evil. And it doesn't just go away. It doesn't. Even when that narcissist is gone, it doesn't just go away, because they're still talking about you. They're still speaking things into the universe. They're still talking about you to other people, the new supply. Oh, they hope this happens to you. You got to remember, the stories that the narcissists tell other people, they start to believe these stories themselves. Y'all, this is a very delusional disorder. It's backwards as hell. And they actually be believing the things that they tell other people, even though they know it's not true. They believe it. And this is what's so scary, and this is what's so dangerous about these individuals. You guys, they will speak some of the most evilest things over your life. And, you know, evil is, listen, it's in these days, it's weighing very heavy. You have to pray hard these days. You have to stay prayed up these days. You have to stick close to God. You have to allow God to show you and lead the way. These narcissists are everywhere. And when I tell you they're constantly speaking evil over your life, listen, just because you're not around them does not mean they're not speaking evil of you out into the universe. This is why it's so important to always remember, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. They may be formed, but they will not prosper. It's very important to keep this at the forefront. Narcissists speak evil curses over your life. And when you're living with them, you guys, you are living in the pits of hell, because they have rights to you. They're able to get to you. They're able to do things to you and poisoning people, right? Narcissists are famous for poisoning people. They really are. And it's very hard to detect this if you don't check their behavior. They will go far. And if they're getting away with so many things, don't think that they won't poison you. As a matter of fact, don't you ever underestimate what a narcissist won't do to you. Due to the fact that they lack this empathy and they don't love you at all, don't you ever underestimate that they wouldn't try to get rid of you. Don't ever underestimate that. Even though they know it's all their fault, everything that's going on, they will still try this. Remember, this delusional disorder that they have, y'all, it's reckless. There's no boundaries on what they would or would not do to you. Don't get this twisted. A lot of y'all live with the narcissist and you're still, like, I want to say in a sense, quote unquote, trusting them. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you trust the narcissist? Why do you trust anything about the narcissist? Anything that they say, for sure, right? Y'all, they are always scheming. They are always plotting. There's always something going on in their head that they're trying to do to you to get under you, especially during the devalue stage. When they've started devaluing you left and right because they're grooming a new supply, you can really get it at this point in time, because to them, you're actually in the way. Don't get, y'all, I can't stress this enough about these narcissists. When you are, I'm so, like, I'm dead. Listen, this is very, very serious when you are living with them. You cannot, y'all, our bodies are not made to constantly keep going through up and down, hot and cold, back and forth. Your body is not made to live on defense level. You cause your organs to deteriorate when you start living like this. Your body starts to break down when you start living like this. Now, excuse the background noise. I'm outside in nature, but remember, you start to break down when somebody is constantly tearing at you. You're constantly in a state of defense. You're constantly depressed. All that hot and cold, back and forth, on and off, in and out, that takes a toll on your body, and your body starts to break down. And they know this. It's very important to remember, when you're living with them, it is the most dangerous part of being around a narcissist. It's living with them, y'all. It's super, super dangerous. It really is. There's no boundaries that they wouldn't go to. There's nothing that they would not do. The narcissist actually told me, like I said in the beginning of this video, I hope you catch HIV and die. Now, mind you, watch this. You're the one with the immoral sexual behavior. You're the one out sleeping around with any and everybody, and you want me to catch HIV and die? How's that going to happen if you're the one with the behavior? If you're the one who sleeps with anything that moves, why would that happen to me? See, what happens is they get comfortable talking crazy to you, right? Very condescending, right? Very diabolical, right? Very evil, right? And they do this and talk to you any kind of way, not realizing the same shovel that they're using to dig a hole for you, they need to keep it in their hand. It'll be the same hole that they fall in. You have to be strong enough and smart enough to understand this. You don't even have to say anything to them. Because the same hole that they're digging for you will be the one that they actually lay in. They say the most evilest things to you, not realizing the only person that's going to happen to is you, not me. Projecting their behavior off on me. Why would I catch a disease and die if you're the one with the behavior? Make that make sense. It doesn't make sense. Their sexual immoral behavior that they have is quite risky. It's very, very risky. And when you're still sleeping with them, you're risking everything. You're risking your whole entire being having sex with a narcissist. Y'all, there is no boundaries on who they would or would not sleep with. They don't care. If it's a woman, she'll sleep with the woman, she'll sleep with the man. If it's a man, he'll sleep with the man, he'll sleep with the woman. Does not really matter. There's no gender. Narcissists don't have a gender on who they would or would not sleep with. Don't get this messed up. That does not matter to them. They cross all lines when it comes down to it. I need y'all to understand that when you're living with them, y'all, it's super, super dangerous. And like I said, I don't want this video to be fear-mongering. I know a lot of y'all are still living with the narcissist. Y'all be vigilant, and I pray that you can get out, that you can escape this person as soon as possible. But make no mistake, if you're not around, there's always something going on behind your back. And if you are around, it's going on in front of your face. The narcissist actually hates you and everything about you. And guess what? The children as well. Don't get this confused, y'all. I can't stress this enough. When they're constantly speaking curses over your life, you have to really pray when you get away from these people. You have to really ask God to do what he's got to do his work, and make sure you're doing your worst. Because narcissists speak these things. Remember, the tongue is powerful. And what you speak into the universe comes back to you. And they're speaking all these things over your life, right? And since the world is so indulged in all this evil, it's very, very important to pray to make sure that these things that the narcissist has said to you does not manifest in your world, because it can happen. Especially for those of you who feel like you don't want to live anymore. They've broken you down and you don't have a reason to do this or a reason to do that, and they took everything from you. Y'all, I pray that y'all do a lot of healing, because you're going to need a lot of healing to get out of this mindset. You have to renew your mind, guys. You have to, because this will keep you stagnant. This will keep you stuck in a cycle with the narcissist. And not only that, the things that they said to you can actually manifest. You have to pray against all this evil, y'all. You have to do it. They speak so many curses over your life when you deal with them, and you do nothing. You just let them say these things, and you're not praying, you're not healing, you're not trying to get better. These things can actually manifest. And y'all, it's crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but listen, this is what happens. They will say all types of things that have the potential of manifesting in your life according to you. Pray against this and make sure that you're praying and you're going to God, and you're doing your best. And if you're still with the narcissist, I'm praying for you. I'm so serious. I'm praying that you get out, and get out soon. It's not safe. An animal isn't safe with the narcissist, let alone a person. You guys, I just want to bring y'all this video. That is it for this video. Please, y'all, take the time out to like, comment, share, subscribe. And until next time.